What's going on, Fromly? We are finally back with some news on From Season 3. Yes, From Season 3 is officially in the works, folks. And let me tell you, our favorite cast members are back at it with a bang. Now, we all know that Season 3 was made official right before the start of kind of a weird time in Hollywood with the writers and actors strikes, and it actually feels like production on Season 3 may have been delayed or in some way affected by the strikes. Now, I remember surfing through social media and even seeing series creator and writer John Griffin even posted some photos from the front lines of the strike while picketing with his fellow writers. And it feels good to now see evidence that production has begun or will begin very, very soon. Some of John's more recent photos are of him with his niece on the set of From as he's explaining to her why all the tires are flat on all the cars during, a monster-free Thanksgiving visit to set. And I'm sure she trusted and believed everything he said. Like, he's very trustworthy. Now, Simon Webster, who plays Creepy Ethan, has been dropping some behind-the-scenes airport glam featuring Corteone Moore, who plays Ellis, and Peka Ghafouri, who plays Fatima. And also, check out my guy rocking that exclusive From merch. Like, for real, Simon's hoodie is giving me life. Now, I don't know about you, but I've scoured the internet for From gear, and it is rarer than a unicorn doing the cha-cha. Fear not, though. I've gone full DIY in my secret lab and recreated some iconic pieces. Check the link in the description if you want a slice of that From fashion magic. I'm going to see if I can even get some to pop up on the screen for us right here. This way you can go ahead and grab your swag and we can all start being dripped out in that From merch. Now, on to the real deal. Corteone and Pega looking like they just stepped off the set of From. I mean, their hair is on point. They probably got their costumes ready. These two ain't here to play. They're here to slay. And I am here for it. Series creator and writer John Griffin even posted some photos of himself weeks ago, like I said, on the set with his niece during Thanksgiving, seemingly in pre-production mode, getting ready to hopefully give us some answers in Season 3. These folks mean business. I am here for it. Oh, and a big virtual round of applause for Simon Webster on his Academy Young Artist Award nomination. The Academy recognizes the best of the best, and Simon snagged a spot for his outstanding performance in From. Bravo, young man. Bravo. We're cheering for you, even if Ethan tends to be a bit, creepy and cranky on the show. We support you. We here. We got your back. Fromly. Speaking of behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, Ricky He, aka Kenny, shared a snapshot with Corteone that's given us all the Season 3 feels. Kenny's got a new look, hat included, and we're left wondering what's cooking in the From kitchen this time. And Corteone, our guy's still looking as sharp as ever. One of the cool things I've noticed about this season is that Season 3 has a cool new logo for the show going into its third season production. Now, Simon Webster posted this image of himself rocking a Yankees hat, no less, while standing in front of his trailer with what looks like a new logo for the show making its debut. Now, we should all recognize what's new with that crazy symbol that Jade had been obsessed with throughout the show, and it's now part of the logo for the show. Now, I think they specifically took the imagery of the symbol from the Season 2 finale when Jade was in that cave with the Cabbage Patch Kids looking up at what appeared to be tree roots making up that symbol. Now, I am very excited about this change. The folks behind From have been very deliberate with the information that they release and in the way information is released. The inclusion of this symbol now being added to the show logo gives me hope that we will finally shed some light on the many mysteries in this show. Now, if you're caught up, I highly recommend that you take time to check out my From Theories playlist to see some of the clues that we've observed as a group and put together ahead of Season 3. I think one of my favorites that I recommend you catch, if you haven't already, is my theory on the identity of the criminal. Yeah, someone is the criminal. But wait, there's more good news. Our very own Avery Konrad, the talented Sarah on the show, she actually got engaged during the break. Cue the confetti and warm wishes. Avery shared some stunning pictures of her special day, and I couldn't be happier for her. Congratulations, Avery. Here's to love, joy, and whatever mysterious twist season 3 has in store for us. Now, I wouldn't expect there to be anything in the way of leaks or anything unintentional making their way online. Something tells me this cast is prepped for us and will keep a tight lid on what's coming up in season 3. So I'm going to keep scrolling and crawling through their social media, seeing if I could pick up any clues for us. This way we could come back and collect all of the clues that we're able to gather and see if we can figure out some of these mysteries ahead of season 3. Anyway, that's all I have for this one as usual. Hey, hit that like button, smash that like button, make sure you subscribe. This way you can join up with us in the Fromly every week as we try to decipher the mysteries of From. Otherwise, I'm going to have to check you all later. Peace. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for From Season 3. I know that there's a lot of mysteries that we're still looking forward to unraveling, and we really don't have an idea of what we can specifically expect in From Season 3. So, why don't we ask Donna? First off, why is this show called From?
I find this the hardest question. I think it is where our experiences and fears it come from, the origins of who we are. That's what I think about when I think of From. Originally, it was just about where are you physically from, but I think it's about where are you psychologically, psychically, historically from, what causes the things in you.
Now, what would you say is the biggest similarity between you, Elizabeth Saunders, and your character Donna from the show?
Need to be responsible for things. A strong drive to be responsible for my own actions. And I could be a bit bossy.
Now, what were you most excited to see happen in season 2? I know we didn't have a chance to talk about it before, but what were you excited to see?
Well, I was excited to see, in terms of the actor part of the actor was excited to see the new directions that the writers took Donna in, and I'm delighted with where they took her. In terms of watching the show, I'm always delighted to see, and was not disappointed in how actual scenes visually look. The way they're shot, the way the visual effects play on them. And this season was really exciting for that. This Kata is just, it grossed me out.
What would you like to see from Donna going into season 3 of From?
In season 3, I'd love to see the relationship. I would love to see the relationship with Boyd get even more complex. I would love to see more time with Victor. I would love to see how Fatima's pregnancy plays out and Donna's part in that. I would love to see Donna get, maybe she has to go out on a trek of some sort and face monsters, but survive. And I love that they've added this side of love and empathy to Donna. So I'd love that to keep building, but still keep in all the fierceness. And I'll spar with Randall anytime.
Now, Donna and Randall, they have a really, really tense relationship. Would you like to see these characters reconcile in future storylines?
I think it would be really interesting for them to reconcile, because I don't think there's such a thing as 100% reconciliation. I think it will always be bumpy, but I think that doubleness of having the reconciliation and support of one another tied in with just two personalities that will naturally rub up against each other.
Now, this one is for me. I found out that your husband is on the show. Now, what was it like working with your husband? And, did you really punch him in the face?
I love doing the scenes with my husband. It was just a stage punch. He's just very good at selling it. Yeah, it's been a delight getting to hate Dale while I love my husband.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited for From Season 3. Everybody, Elizabeth Saunders, aka Donna. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time.